Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, fellow traders. Today is 19th of January 2020, 11:48 a.m. Welcome to our BBMA weekly analysis. Let's get started. First, we review our BBMA setup SOP. Okay, as usual, we take a weekly trade setup. We look for daily re-entry or MHV. In H4, we look for momentum re-entry or MHV for our entry. We can use H1 for early confirmation. It's usually the momentum. Okay, we use the divergent in oscillator such as Awesome, Stochastic or MACD, but this we seldom use unless we are very confused of the current trend. We use H4 for our entry and exit. In terms of money management, we only use 1% risk per trade. We trade only one pair in one account and we trade 5 pair running at the same time. We only maintain the capital in the trading account and we always cut loss before MC. We trade all pairs, however we only trade the low volatility pair. We use automation. Using our custom indicator in TradingView, we can trade alert to detect BBMA setup such as extreme, MHV and also re-entry. Okay, let's get to the last week trade review. Last week was 12th January 2020. The growth of our account was 4.24%. We have last week we have a lot of trade. One thing that I'm not very proud of is we take a lot of trade based on suggestion from the YouTube channel of the previous group member. So overall we'll have total 11 trade because number one is DXY and we don't trade it actually. It's just our guide. So in detail, we have TP 1, 2, and then yeah, we have 1 TP. However, and we have 1, 2 stop out and the rest are still running. So this is what I said. We follow a lot of trade from the team such as GCAT, AJ, ACAT. So what we're going to do this week is we want to avoid following too many signals from the team. Okay, so let's get started with this week analysis. Okay, as usual, we start with DXY. Okay, in DXY, we can see the setup is was extreme buy, and currently price is crossing the EMA 50, right, and going up. And if we zoom to daily, in daily we can see it already closed above BB and also EMA 50. So this is a strong upward movement. And if we zoom to H4, we can see currently is making a momentum buy. However, using our BBMA setup diagram, we know after momentum buy, there will be a minor pullback to the re-entry zone before it continue to go up. So we can capitalize this small movement to actually buy some USD cross. And also we can use this momentum to guide us to know that USD cross will, if it's like slash USD, it will go down. Okay, so that's DXY. So let's look at our first pair that we're going to trade this week. This is basically the trade that we hold from last week. We need to ensure that the setup is still valid to hold the trade. If not, we have to cut it. So the first trade, first pair is AUD JPY. In weekly, we can see it at this sell zone, the basic BBMA, right? MA5 and 10 high is a sell zone. So currently price is rejecting the sell zone, doing a weekly re-entry sell. And then in daily, it's doing a MHV sell. As you can see here, it go up and did not manage to close outside the BB. So there's a market weakness there. Okay, and then it actually make a CSA sell before. So at this current time, AUD JPY is a a good sell. As you can see here, this risk zone is rather small. It's about 50 pips. So let's put it down here. 50 pip risk zone. Okay. To confirm this sell setup, we need to look at the H4, and H4 we can see price already making a what we say CSA sell. And if you zoom further down to H1, there's already a momentum sell. So for this trade, if you're not already in, you can layer from the current price to the top BB in H4. That will be a very good risk zone for you as well. So that will be only like a 50 pip zone as well. So AUDJPY we continue to hold, and if you are not in, you can consider instant layer sell here, because this price will most probably make a momentum and it will retrace back, and it will take your if you wait for if you wait for entry, it will be way down here. But if you sell now and layer all the way upward, I think it will be better strategy. All right, next pair is AUD CAD. AUD CAD in weekly time frame, we can see it's making a re-entry buy. The price retest the low BB last week, okay, and it come back here the week before, and now last week it closed at the re-entry buy zone. So how we know that this buy can hold? We need to check lower time frame, and in daily is also at the re-entry buy zone, but be careful because it reject the EMA 50, and also you see the MA5 and 10 high are very close to the mid BB. So this potentially also mean a very strong sell setup, because there's already a momentum sell here. So on this AUD CAD, we can see that this is already making a momentum sell. Somehow we missed this trade last week after we enter. Like I said, this is a big disadvantage because we follow other people's recommendation. So usually this kind of thing happen, and in this case I will seek to close this trade when it make a re-entry here to minimize the loss. Usually the strategy is we use the BBMA full setup diagram, like extreme, TPW, MHV, CSAK, re-entry, momentum, right? So if we close now, I think this is the max risk, but if we wait for the re-entry, we probably have less risk here. Okay, so we look to cut this trade next week once the market open. Okay, next pair, GBP CAD. For GBP CAD in weekly time frame, we can see that it's very clear the trend is up, and it's already closed above mid BB, and also if we see carefully here, mid BB, EMA 50, MA 510 are low. It's all converging here, so this is a very strong weekly setup. It's hopefully gonna fly up like this, right? So weekly is re-entry buy, and daily will be MHV buy, right? So price go down and did not close below low BB, but instead is or close here, and then we expect an explosive move upward. So in terms of risk zone, our risk zone in GBP CAD is sorry, I have to remove this. The risk zone now is from current price to low BB is about let me see, sorry, it's only like 16 pip. You can layer all the way down. You can even layer in H1 D1 actually, because the the price is already at the low BB, right? Okay, so that's it. GBP CAD we're gonna still hold. Is a MHV buy, very good price to enter, and we expect a big weekly movement here because all this is converging. Okay, that's GBP CAD. So next one, of course, our favorite pair, which is gold. Let's look at gold. Gold now is gold for the past few weeks has been uptrend. Is making a momentum buy here. It's still a momentum buy, although we still a big pin bar, and we don't trade chart pattern, but we have to be aware of this kind of thing because it does impact our trading as well. So last week it make a move up, and then it closed as a bear candle here, like a hammer as well, right? So we just use the basic BBMA. When there's momentum, there will be a re-entry. So from momentum to re-entry will be a small retracement for downtrend. Okay, so for AUD JPY last week we bought, and then we sell again. Okay, because when the price go up here we sell. So for AUD JPY now in gold, currently the price is at the sell zone. We can expect it to go down a little bit to check on the weekly re-entry zone, which is let me mark this first so we don't confuse ourselves. Okay, so we at least go until this how to say, this level, right? This re-entry level. So that will be if you can see here in daily is around the mid BB. So we have to be cautious that the price will retest the mid BB for our sell setup. Okay, so after that, if we see a reject mid BB, we can continue to buy again. So now you can see in H4 it's doing MHB. It doesn't close above the mid BB already, so it's doing MHB to retest mid BB in D1. Okay, so having said that, our current bias is a sell to retest the mid BB here. Okay, that's gold. And then next pair we want to look at is JPY cross. Euro JPY. If you look at Forex Factory calendar, there will be a lot of JPY news next week, so be cautious about this. Price might continue to go up, or it might retest the buy zone in weekly. So in weekly, Euro JPY is a re-entry sell, a very simple setup. Okay, just follow the basic BBMA, buy here, sell here, right? Okay, re-entry sell. Weekly. In daily is doing MHV. Tried to close above mid top BB, but it failed. So this is a MHV setup. However, be a little bit careful because you see here the top and bottom BB. Top BB is still expanding up. However, the lower BB it's a bit flat, which is a good thing for us, meaning that this upward movement is getting a little bit slower. Okay, so we have we can layer sell, which is the risk zone is about 70 pips. If you manage your lot size, that will be definitely okay. Okay, reason why I prefer to instant layer sell is because, as you can see here, price already doing a momentum sell. Okay, so the next thing it will do, of course, is a re-entry sell, right? Re-entry sell here, and then it will continue to go down. So in this case, I prefer not to use sell stop, because if we sell stop, you will take a less preferable price compared to layer sell limit all the way to the top BB here, because we know after momentum there will be a re-entry. So just use that. Okay, so that's EJ again. I recap: weekly re-entry sell, daily MHV sell, H4 momentum sell. We layer straight away from here all the way to the top. So that will be in, if you look at daily, is well within the MHV zone, which is the above the mid BB to the top BB. Okay, so if you go up here, you cut loss and you put your stop loss somewhere up here. Okay, next pair, NZD USD. So we talk about the XY, but we have not trade any pair that directly impacted by USD except the gold, right? So let's look at NZD USD. NZD USD is currently at the buy zone. Okay, re-entry buy, right? Entry buy. Then even if you take this as extreme, this will be a TPYG MHV, right? And then in daily, it's doing a how to say, this is a MHV, okay, MHV. And in H4 we can see that on NZD USD, the Bollinger Band is a little bit flat. So when the Bollinger Band is flat, we can always sell when the price touching the top or the bottom Bollinger Band. So price will make a range like this. Okay, so for NZD USD, what we're gonna do, since the risk zone is only 25 pips and the BB is flat, we're gonna layer buy from here until the lowest point here, a little bit below the low BB, because as you can see here, or probably you can take a few pips too, like maybe 5 to 10 pips, because when BB is flat, price tends to pocket and reject like this. You can see this, right? It's the same thing here. This one is this BB is slanting down, but here is flat. When it's flat, it will pocket and it come back. So in terms of risk reward, you can see even if you enter a single trade, target will be top BB from here to here. It's still 1.184 risk to reward, which is still quite decent. Okay guys, so that's it for this week. Let me recap all the pair that we trade. Okay, so we're gonna trade AJ, which was we hold from last week. ACAD we consider to cut. GCAD we're gonna hold from last week as well. Gold, okay, hold, we have a sell. We're gonna watch out when you make a pullback to the mid BB. And then EJ we're gonna instant sell, okay. And then NU we're gonna instant buy. Let me write it down here. Instant buy. Okay, so that's it. 6 pair for next week. We keep it easy because the market is really sideways nowadays. And I wish you all the best and good luck in your trading. Bye bye.